And we are live. Is anyone here? One person. Hello. Hello and welcome. We're gonna wait for a couple of people. This is my apple juice. That's 2 people now. Hello, hello. If you can type, if you can chat, just write something. Just let me know you're here and listen. Just let me know if you're listening to my lovely voice. That's 3 people now. It's already more people than last time. So this Q&A thing, it's gonna be probably an hour long. It depends how many people are coming. And there's a couple of reasons I started this. So first time I was doing a Q&A only for my Patreon. There's only 4 or 5 people at the moment, or even less, 4 people on my Patreon. So, and everybody is in different time zones. So, and this is the time for me. I live in the UK. 9 o'clock is the time Saturday evening when I have some time to do this, because from Monday until now I'm pretty busy with my other job and the family and stuff. So this is the time when I can sit down and talk to my audience. Well, I have nearly 8,000 on Instagram and nearly 2,000 here on YouTube. But I know they're everywhere. There's lots of Americans, and people watch my videos from all around the world. And it's really hard to pick a time, and everyone is online and they have time to watch. Well, if you don't have any questions for now, I was thinking about a couple of questions what I would ask. So what is this video about? Why do I have a live stream? So one of the number one reason is just to keep in contact with my audience. I just want to ask them about their opinion, and I wanted to know what kind of content they want to see, what kind of cars they want to see me drawing, and also this helps me to gain more watch hours on YouTube, which is I started this channel probably 3 years now, nearly 3 years ago, and I still don't make any money out of it. You can see advertising or ads before my videos, but I don't get any money out of it. So everything goes to YouTube straight away. And this is one of the reasons I started Patreon, because, well, first of all, some people wanted to know more to learn more deeply about how I draw my cars, what kind of markers I use, because on the timeless videos, you're not able to see that. You can't see what I use, and the people who don't know, who are not my patrons, then basically every time I post videos, it's always longer and it's a voiceover, and I let them I let my audience know, my followers, what kind of markers they should buy and what markers I use for drawing, like this here. And I always share all those codes and and names and numbers of the markers. So basically, people can buy them, and they use exactly the same colors I use for my cars. So that's 2 reasons. Well, yeah, and also it's just cool to do live videos. I never done this before. Oh, hi, John. How do you start out your drawings to get the sketch outline? So when I started, you start with the grid and you go square by square and follow the lines. But I trace them because I don't have time to do on the old-fashioned way. Oh, hello. Well, English, please, if you don't mind, because everybody's talking in English. If you guys could chat in English, that would be nice. Everybody can understand. So outlines, I'm doing. I've got a big monitor, and quickly I can trace the outlines. But sometimes, most of the time, I don't see every single detail. So after I've done that, then I have to go over again and just adjust it and see what's going on, because the dark parts, especially the wheels and wheel arches and all that, it's hard to see what's there, because also my paper is quite thick. I use 250-gram paper. Hey Chris, thanks for being here, guys. It's really it's actually quite amazing. It's the first time I'm doing a proper live stream for my YouTube audience. So yeah, I think I covered everything about my outlines. Well, yeah, so trace it. Well, if you have time and if you want to practice, you can use the grid method. You can find these grid tools online, so you can upload a photo and you can choose what kind of how big grid you want, and you can download the photo with the grid, and you can make exactly the same grid system on your paper and just go and follow the square by square, and you do it. And I've done a couple of drawings years and years ago. I just don't have time. I just don't have time to do. And when you do a big drawing, it needs to be super precise. I was thinking about doing paintings, maybe this big. So in this case, I need to buy a projector that people use, like painters. They use projectors because this is where they project the picture on the canvas and they just do the outlines, because it would be so hard to do. Anyway. Oh, Chris, you Hungarian. Okay. Well, thanks for chatting in English. You busy nowadays? Just heard from one of my friend here in Hungary. You had no time to accept the blue civic drawing. Yeah, I have a daily job and I have a family, and I'm trying to do at least 1 car per month. During lockdown, I've done 40 per year. So the first year, 2020, I've done 40, 45 drawings, which was crazy. It's nearly 1 per week. But I had time. I was home. And I thought, maybe this is going to be my number 1 job, my only job. But somehow the numbers went down. So I had to find a job, like a proper Monday to Friday job. And I know who you are. And so that's my problem now, because I was really happy that, that's it. This is the time. This is the time I can work my ass off and just do cars for a living. But so that's why I started Patreon, so people would support me and I could share some deep informations and deep step-by-step tutorials with those people who are interested in car drawings. But it's not much people out there they want to follow me or pay for my knowledge. But I'm gonna leave that on for this year definitely. And I'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna promote it or just share my link everywhere I can and get more followers and supporters. You living in C? No, I live in the UK, United Kingdom, and what I was going to say. Ask me questions. I'm out of topics. So yeah, I want to leave the I want to keep the Patreon page now, but it takes so much time to record all those videos because I record the time-lapse videos with my iPhone. I also have my big camera, and there's lots of footage, and this computer really takes time to render all the videos and the uploads and the voiceover, and it's really, really hard. Well, which materials? 250 grams paper and pro markers, Winsor and Newton pro markers. Faber-Castell is how I pronounce it. Faber-Castell pencils, sometimes, and black pencil, white pencil, and the white pen, and some black fine liners. My following project, I'm doing that Audi for my neighbor's ex car, and I'm doing that one. I'm finishing it probably a couple of days. I wanted to finish today, but I got busy with other things, and I'm finishing next couple of months. And the next one, I have to do a wedding present. It's gonna be an interesting color in car, BMW, with some background in the forest. So that's I need to finish that within 2 weeks. I don't even know how I'm gonna start doing the background, so I don't know. I have to practice first. So I don't think it's gonna go on Patreon. I'm just gonna make a time-lapse video, so we'll see how I made it. Yeah. Faber-Castell polychrons. Yeah, I need to buy some new stuff though. I need to buy some more quality pencils. Oh, I don't know how many all-timer. I don't know, 10, 20? A lot. I know, I know, I don't know. I don't really like all-timers because I'm not an all-timer guy. I prefer these kind of cars. New cars, fast cars, luxury cars, hypercars, electric cars, cars with style. There are some old-timers I really like doing it, but it's like motorbikes. I don't want to do motorbikes just yet because once I do motorbikes, everybody's asked me to do that. Not everybody, but most people, and I'm not really interested in those. Well, just the pencils. Yeah, I was using pencils before markers. I just found out that you can buy these markers. I had no idea. I just started straight away when I saw these markers. I'm like, oh my god, they're so crazy. Very expensive, but they look good. Yeah, Prismacolors. Yeah, I use them. It's just, I don't know. It was just a weird, almost like I might be wrong. I don't like. I felt like they're like crayons. It was weird. It's weird stuff. The material is weird in the Prismacolor pencils. I just don't really like them. I prefer those pencils. It feels like chalk. You can just use a blade to make some powder easily and apply it with some earbuds or cotton piece of cotton, because sometimes this is how I um, blend two colors together, or this is how I make the grays even a little bit darker, but I don't need a full black or an attire, just to make it nice and smooth. Um, Supercar blondie. Yeah, I've got so many ideas. I still haven't done the DeLorean time machine. I was talking to a guy who has one, not in the UK. They had the one in the America, and they wanted to commission me to do his car, the actual replica of the time machine. And I asked him to send me nicer pictures with like better light condition and better quality, but I'm still waiting, so you don't forget about it. I still have a lot of ideas. I just don't have time to do this because there's always someone to commission me, and yeah, time is money, and I have to do those first. So it's hard, especially when you have a family. All the time. I don't watch TV. I don't have much. I've got my RC cars, but I don't have time to play with them. So I'd love to do some concept cars, new concept cars, like the new DeLorean concept car. That's a really nice one. Or there is a new Mercedes Maybach concept. I don't know if it's a real car or not. It's really fancy. The rapper Drake has he in his music video. I'd love to do that car. It looks like a concept car. It's probably existing car. I'm not sure which one. Yeah, there is definitely one DeLorean. My friend actually drove it. I sat in two, two in the UK, and it was the one of the replica, uh, who used to belong to what used to belong to the Universal Studios, and the car's been imported uh, to this country, and the guy takes it to shows and so many places. This is his main job, to take the car around Europe and UK. Yeah, I like those cars. I'd love to have one of those 700 horsepower, or even the Tesla drivetrain in it. I'm sure that would be so cool, super powerful. Because that car comes. I think the engine is about 2.9. I think it's 2.9 V6, but it's very, very, very well. First of all, it's not very reliable engine, and it's slow as well. I'd love to have one of those actually, even if it's not like a replica, like a time machine replica, just one of those with a powerful engine. That would be nice. What is my full-time job at the moment? I work for a promotion company. Nothing interesting. It pays the bills. Nothing interesting. Nothing that I want to do in my life, the rest of my life. But for now, it's okay. It pays the bills. Well, the problem is I make more hourly there doing that job than home. This one, and obviously I don't have this much. If I had one or two of these per week, so two small ones per week, that would give me a full-time job at home. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen. I'd love to do 100 cars, 100 small cars, or maybe 50 big pictures, with lots of angles and stuff. Of course, a lot. There's lots of American cars. 99.9% of my pictures are commissioned. So sometimes you see number plates or license plates with California, New York, New Zealand, or not New Zealand, Australia, German plates, English, a lot of English plates, worldwide, yes, and some Hungarians. I usually just do friends' cars in Hungary, or just as a present for my very best friends of their cars, because the price I'm asking for, it's obviously it's quite high in Hungary. I just don't wanna. I don't wanna spend my time making even less money. Obviously, I wanna do those for Western Europe money. I mean, if you know what I mean. Unfortunately, I have lots of bills to pay, rent and food and everything. Energy went up crazy, and I have a family, so I can't afford to make cheap cars or work for cheaper. I would love to. I mean, that doesn't mean I'd love to do this all day, every day, but fortunately, I can't. Well, I paid 2 times probably. I paid for Instagram to share my posts. I've got a couple of likes and followers, but not really. I don't advertise. I just share my links and pictures in in groups on Facebook. If there is for example, a Lamborghini group, and I do a Lamborghini, I share it straight away, and I get a couple of questions about prices and stuff. So sometimes I get commissions from those people. Jacuzzi, okay. Okay. That was the first Rivian truck. I had a couple of days. I'm like, oh, I want to do Rivian because I haven't seen a Rivian drawing on Instagram, and I've done one, and I posted in the Rivian group, and I got a commission from that group, and also sold that drawing I've done because the guy said, "Well, this is my spec, this is my color. Is it for sale?" I'm like, "Yes, actually, you're lucky because this is for sale. It's not a commission one, so that was good." What inspired me? Well, it started at age 2 when I was in kindergarten, just drawing all these kind of. I always loved cars, and I played with cars. I drew cars a lot, and just when I had time, I was just drawing cars. But after, when I got into high school, which was a bit artistic high school, so we had a couple of lessons, but we always drew or painted people's portraits and pots and flowers. I hated it, so after that I didn't touch a pencil for like 10 years, and I just started with pencil when I had time, just for myself. And when I saw these markers and other guys drawing markers, I'm like, oh my god, this is it. I need to try that. So this how it started, and one of my first, actually, Tamás is one of my first client. He's actually this is 84. So this is how you pronounce your online name. So we used to be classmates, and he was living in the UK, and but it doesn't matter where he lived, but he lived in the UK, and he said, "Oh, can you do me an Aston Martin?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think I can." And he was my first client, and I started asking money for them, and I started making bigger ones and more complicated ones. and yeah, because I can't afford to buy supercars and stuff, I just drove one myself. Or I it really it really I really enjoy doing that, and it always inspires me. If I see other people doing nice pictures, I want to do something like that or even better. What do I drive? I have we have two Hondas, Civic and an Accord, and my first car was a Prelude, so I'm a Honda guy. I don't sell them because they don't worth much these days, a couple of £100, and they're just good cars, reliable cars. I don't have to spend much on maintenance. My favorite car, I'm a big Tesla fanboy now. My favorite car would be a red Tesla Model S Plaid. Would be my favorite car right now. But yeah, that would be my favorite car, right? Or if you're asking about what kind of uh, ice car, like proper petrol car, that would be my Prelude. That would be my Prelude. I love that car, and I sold it. I'm so stupid. That was a '98 Honda Prelude, made in Japan, very good condition, low kilometers. Sold it for peanuts. I need to buy it back, or at least need to buy. My dream car is to refurb another one and keep it forever. So yeah, Honda Prelude is my favorite car. Let's put it that way. That would be my favorite car of all times. McLarens. Yeah, I said there's a couple of McLarens here because the factory is here, and my friend's wife works there, so I know a lot of stuff about that. I sat in one McLaren. They are small for me inside. Obviously, it's not a huge car. It's a smaller, not small car, but average size. It looks big because it's very, very flat, very low, and everything. But it's hard for me. I'm 6'7", 200 centimeters. So it's hard to climb in. It's obviously the seat don't go back, and because it's only two-seater, I think all of them. So it's hard for me. I wouldn't buy that car if I had the money. What are yours? What are your favorites? Other people? You can comment. You can leave a comment or you can text. There's only two people at the moment. Oh, not much. I should probably, I'm gonna share this link on my Facebook page. So I have more people coming in. Watch me now. What do you think? What do you look for when picking out the pic? Oh yeah. So I always ask for high quality, good light condition pictures. Some people with nice cars, they have professional photo shoot, and that's the best. I love that because it's the photographer knows kind of what to do or how to take a picture of a car. Well, that's the usual. I took this photo actually of the car with my camera. I like this kind of angle. Well, everything that looks good is good for me, but this is my go-to. This is my half profile, a little bit of the front, a little bit of the side, or the rear. Yeah, there are lots of bunch. Sometimes they have no photo, like proper photos, not even one. Like, you have a cool car, you don't have even a photo. Yeah, I know. I should have taken more photos. And if I'm lucky, especially with Teslas, They're all the same. So I just Google a twin sister, and is this your car? Look like this? Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, okay. I just sometimes just put the number plate on it, but I don't really like to improvise, because I like when I can see exactly millimeter uh, precise. That everything is there. It should be. And sometimes the American cars, even though if it's the same car, the American cars look a bit different because the indicator is at a different place. On the American market, they change a little bit. The front lip, or on the side, or they always change just a tiny bit on the car, because the regulations and stuff are different in Europe and the US. So yeah, they send me a bunch of photos. Sometimes just very, very old, very pixely, dark photos. I don't like that. It's hard to work from that. So if you see two pictures, two drawings, and they say, "Oh, this one looks better," just because of the angle and the quality and the lighting and the light conditions are better on the photo, I do exactly what I see. I don't like to improvise. No, I'm not interested. Well, I'm old. Anyway, I'm 39, and people after high schools they go to these designer schools and all that. I'm not interested in designing new cars. I tried to come up with a new shape, but it looked like a McLaren or something, because, well, first of all, I'm not interested. Second of all, I'm not really good at designing. I just do existing cars. And the way how they do those shapes, and I know they most of the time they use iPads and digital stuff, but hand drawn, I just don't know how to do that. It's just I never practice. I always look at the picture, and I did exactly the same. I've done portraits. You don't sit down and just make up a face. People portraits, they draw portraits, they do famous people, or I don't know, people you can recognize. That's what I think. I'm not interested in car designs. They make nice cars, but I think 90s, especially Japanese cars, the 90s were the best. They had the best looking cars, or even like 70s muscle cars. They're just timeless, beautiful shapes. I don't know these people how they come up with these shapes. They're just beautiful. Those Ford Mustangs, especially the Eleanor from the gun in 60 seconds. That car is just beautiful, inside and out. Or the Huracan. I love the Huracan. It's also a new shape, a new supercar. The entry level. It's just I have a 1/18 scale as well. Exactly the same red, but different wheels. Just beautiful car. Wish I was able to do something like that. Just come up with a new iconic full shape. People would love to see, but no, I'm just a guy who draws cars. Mm-hmm. Any more questions? It's only 2 people watching me at the moment. Yeah. No, I have a color chart. So all for my old Pro markers. So I downloaded the blank one and I started to fill up with the little boxes, because this is where exactly you see the color. So sometimes I just look at the car and I can tell, okay, this is gonna be this and that. Sometimes I'm like, what color is it? And I usually, if obviously it's on a photo, it's on my computer, I zoom in where the color is, and I take out a piece, and in the paint, in the Microsoft Paint, I just put that color next to the white one, and a white background. And after I'm looking at, I have to look at the color chart, and I start looking for exactly the same shade. If I have it or something similar, that's fine. If I don't have that shade, I look up on the internet, because there's lots of colors still I don't have. There's so many different shades, but most of the colors, I would say 90% of the colors I have in my collection. Am I? I don't know. It looks okay here. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm on the closest router, so it should be fine. So 36. I think I'm gonna stay here until 10, so another 20 something minutes. So if you have any questions, just ask me. I wish it was more people, because I would do more of these probably every week, or at least every month. I'll just talk about cars and talk about stuff. Maybe next time I'll stream while I'm drawing. I use the Newton and Winsor and Newton Pro markers. And I'm thinking about getting some Copic markers as well. Maybe. But there's a lot of money again. And you start collecting one by one. And it's just too many colors. And it's quite expensive. It's even more expensive than the Winsor and Newton markers. The Copics are very, very good, but very expensive. I'm happy with these Pro markers. I know them. I've been using them for the last 8 years. I'm happy with them. I have pretty much I need. I keep collecting the new ones. Yeah, they're good. I don't know any other brands. So many people use. It's very, very popular. So the more is better, because you can always find on the market. So it would be, if, for example, if they stop making those markers, let's say, I would be again, yeah, FUCKED, because that would be a bit painful to buy and try new colors and learn them, what colors I need, because sometimes when I look at the picture, I know exactly what code I need to get. I know the code, especially grays. I know it's ice gray 5, or cool gray 2, and warm gray 4. So I know pretty much everything now. I've been using them almost every day in the last 8 years. Not every day, but most of the time. This is where I sold my PlayStation, well, 7 something years ago. I'm into radio control cars, RC cars, but I still don't use them because I don't have time. Because I just work too much. I have so many things to do right now. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Patreon page. If I don't get enough followers or don't get enough money out of it, I'll just leave it. It's too much work. I just focus on, maybe there was an idea to use this YouTube channel as a kind of a vlogging, because sometimes I go to see cars and take some photos and I talk to owners. That would be nice to do these interviews or just do some vlogging stuff because my other channel, which are is there, but there's lots couple of travel videos out there. I was trying to do some vlogs, travel vlogs there, but there's a million people out there traveling every day, and I gave up because obviously it's super expensive to travel all the time. I don't have money or time to do that. So that would be nice to do kind of an automotive art vlogging channel to have. I don't know if people are interested. The thing is, you just need to keep making videos and post it once or twice a week and get more people to watch videos. But I don't know. Maybe I need to work a year. I need to do videos and then start releasing them. Well, thank you. I try my best. I believe that there's more and more people going online, more young people getting their phones and go on YouTube and all that and Instagram. So there should be more people. And the numbers are going up just slowly. But I really, really, really want to do this. I really want to do this full time for the next 5 years, I guess. That would be nice to have. We'll see. Well, I'll never stop doing these videos and the drawings. I don't want to stop doing that. But I need to spend more time to make this channel more YouTube friendly. I don't know how to say. Just to do more and do and get those algorithms to advertise my channel, just to put my videos in places. I need better gear, better camera, better computer. I'm saving up for a new computer now, a new Mac Mini, because this is what I use for videos, this MacBook Pro. But it's old, it's 5 years old, it's very slow as well now. And it can die anytime, really. The battery is so bad now. Every 2 hours I need to charge up. Have you seen the Art Wheel channel? Yes, I've seen the Art Wheel channel. It does some different stuff. The funny thing is, but people do drawings for kids. Stupid couple of minutes drawings, and they have 2 million views on that. I'm like, what? That's crazy. This is not fair. I spend on these 10, 15 hours on each. So much work, so much time, and I get a couple of hundred views. I don't know why. Maybe I should make more. Keep constantly posting, because every time I see these videos, you need to make content every week, and this is where your YouTube will put you in places. But you see, I don't want to do these stupid kid drawings. I want to do what I do, maximum high quality, super detailed, super realistic stuff. You start watching multiple times my videos. Thanks. Well, we'll see. Well, this one is only 3 people watching it at the moment, but obviously it's gonna be there. So people start click on that, and it's more and more and more. And I have, so you need 4,000 watch hours per year, and I had 3,500 watch hours, but obviously every year, so it goes again. So I went back to 800 watch hours again. started counting again. So maybe if I do a couple of videos like this or live streams, people start. If you see a live stream video, let's say, just click on it and just leave it. Put the volume down. Just leave it for me until I get the 4,000 hours, and then I'll be fine. How many pictures are there ready at home now? This is the only. Well, I have a couple of drawings in them from the last couple of years I've done for myself, but then I had time to do that. This one is the only one which is ready for collection. But I was on holiday. The guy was on holiday, and I was on holiday, and the guy's on holiday again, so abroad. So we didn't meet. So we might meet up next week or in the next couple of weeks. And this is the third picture for him now, and he also has another white Porsche. So I'm gonna do at least one more picture for him. It's also a local guy, not local, but he lives in the country. I do a lot of English cars and a lot of local cars as well, because I used to work in a pub, and I was the barman, and I talked to people with nice cars, and they said, "Oh, could you do mine? Could you do mine?" So I was doing, and on the street on the road I had eight drawings in those houses. Yeah, free tutorial. Yeah, I was waiting for this. Well, I have some free tutorials online on YouTube, but it's not coming just yet. If I start doing free tutorials, my paying customers on Patreon would go crazy. Why am I selling? Why am I giving information away for free if they have to pay for it? So I might start doing free stuff, but not now. Only if I stop the Patreon. But it's just too much work in that one. You don't want to just give it away. It's too much stuff, too much knowledge, too much time from my life experience. I had to learn the hard way, especially when you use the wrong color and you just destroy the drawing because it's not good enough. Hours and hours, hard work, just gone. Yeah, I understand that, but I just can't give you anything for free for now. I'm so sorry. If I give you free, then people will come. Why do I have to pay for it? Do you understand? So that's the problem with this. Unfortunately, I have to pay bills. Well, have a look at my channel. I've done the green Lamborghini and the Mitsubishi. I've done 2 of the videos, and I talk about colors and stuff. But that's all. I try to do those. It's only like a 1 hour video or 40 minutes. But people ask me for more, so longer videos, which I understand, because it's when I spend 10 plus hours on these, that you can't just tell them within an hour, like, okay, I've done this and that. So you have to see exact movements. Okay, thanks, John. You're leaving? Don't leave just yet. I'm gonna be here for another 10 minutes at least. Yeah, send me a picture on Instagram. Send me pictures on Instagram. There's one guy, he does almost all of my drawings. and he's pretty good actually. He's getting better. One of my patron. I love to see this. It's really nice. That's I can teach something. I can show people. People ask me. People thanks me for that for sharing this information, and they really enjoy it. It's a really good thing to do and to have, because this is what I do. This is something that I can tell people or teach people, which is nice. Well, my Instagram is the same, Car Drawings by Eric. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and Patreon as well. Same, Car Drawings by Eric. What type of music you listening while drawing cars? Uh, it's it varies. Sometimes podcasts. I'm listening to podcasts. Lou Later podcasts, or Joe Rogan. Not very much because I just don't know those people. Or Jackass, Steve-O. I like his podcast. So I like to listen to podcasts. Sometimes music, just some kind of, I don't know, deep house, DJ sets, 90s music, 90s electronic music I like. But if you listen to the music all the time, you get bored. I don't want to get bored. 90s music is always some kind. When I have a party or celebration, I put those music on. But most of the time, if we're talking about music, it's deep house, trance, something from my age, 90s, 2000 music. Yeah, have a look. Okay. This one, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not bad, not bad. A bit cartoony for me. You're gonna do some background as well. Yeah. Well, the thing is, just do it. This is how I started as well. So every time you get better and better. So it's too different. Because that's another angle. It's a different. Yeah. Just keep practicing. It's not bad. Just be careful with the black panel gaps. Don't use much. Um, yeah, just keep practicing, and maybe you wanna draw the car a little bit upper. So don't draw it right on the bottom of the paper. That's all for now. Have you got offered to go and see someone's car in person and stay until you finish drawing? All inclusive? No. That would be so long. I would be so exhausted. Yeah, do it, and when you're done, show me. I mean, I'm curious to see. No, I really want more supercars, to be honest with you. Cars, people with multiple cars, just like this owner. Okay, sir. Okay, 5 more minutes, and I'm done for today and for the week. That's good. We had a couple of questions. Maybe next time I'll ask people around and I write some questions down and I'll answer it here. Well, it was a good conversation. I don't know when. Probably the next 2 weeks. What day is it? Yeah, probably the next one we'll do next 2 weeks. A couple of drawings to show you. And we can talk about the other. So next car is actually a silver car. So I'll be able to show you how I've done it. Canvas orders. Well, if I do canvas, it would be a painting. Just it's gonna be a winter project. I'll buy a canvas and some paints, acrylic paints. I got some nice brushes from my next neighbor, who's also an artist. He's moving right now, but we're gonna keep in touch. And he gave me some new brushes, so I start using them. It's just hard for me. It need to be flat. It's just, if you do a painting, it's probably a 45 to 60 degree, and you have to keep your hand like that. I don't know if I need to kind of put my arm down and do this little detailed stuff. I'm not sure about the paintings because I want to try it, because I've seen a couple of paintings and they look so good. And if I practice enough, then I may be able to nail it as well. And you can ask for more money as well, but I'm not sure. I like this. This is my style. This is what I want to do. I'm very confident, and well, yeah, I know some people say, "Oh, okay, you have to leave your comfort zone." Yeah, right. But I just don't have time to find or try new stuff out, because I need to catch up with my orders. Okay. You scan it. I've done a couple of prints. They look good. Don't get me wrong. It's not the same. Mm, I don't know. I don't know how big you can go with this, because the bigger you go, it's gonna get pixely and stuff. Maybe I'll do one. Maybe I do one and then make canvas out of it. But I prefer glass, proper framed glass, proper on paper. I don't know. If I had time, I would try all of those, but I don't know. Maybe in the future. Maybe at age 50, I get retired because I have enough money for drawings, and I can start new things out. You never know. I don't know. It's too much work, and also you need to draw on wall of paint. It's again painting. It's I don't think I would be interested in it. I don't think it would look good, especially if you have to use a different material I'm not familiar with. That would be a bit challenge. But the next step after these, if I have time, to try acrylic painting with a bit of background as well. I'm not sure. But I'm so used to this now. I'm still learning, but still practicing and learning new stuff sometimes. I want to go better and better all the time, but this is my go-to. I'm too lazy and too scared to find a new material, unfortunately. Well, guys, thank you very much for tonight. It was fun. Maybe next time, yeah, more people in. I'm gonna. This was just a. When did I put this video link? Probably 3 days ago, 2 days ago. It's probably Friday or something like that. Thank you very much. Well, next time I'm gonna make a video link. Just make sure you press the notify me button, and also you can let me know what time, where you from, so you can tell me what's the best time for you guys, because I try to do these videos when most people can join, but I also have a life, so it's really hard. And most people are watching. Most people on YouTube, they're watching it from the United States, and in California it's still midday, so everybody's busy doing something. So I don't know. We'll see in the future. If there's more people, then I'm happy to start in the early morning, or I don't know. Patreon links. Oh yeah, I should. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks. Yeah, I put my Patreon link down in the description and stuff. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Have a lovely evening, and see you in the next couple of weeks here, and we'll see what happens. Maybe we come up with a new, different topic, or maybe just talk about cars in general. If you're not interested in art, we can talk about anything really. Cars, mostly cars. What your favorite cars are and stuff like that, and colors and stuff and styles. Yeah, we can always pick a topic like, Liberty Walk, or low riders, or things like that, or super fancy neon lights and all that, Fast and Furious cars, whatever. Okay. Thank you very much. Good night, and see you next time.